Hello and welcome, this is Noah with Nomad Gaming, and thank you for joining us for this gameplay session of the Marvel Champions LCG. Marvel Champions is a living card game produced and distributed by Fantasy Flight Games. If you are looking for a place to see more Marvel Champions strategy, deck building, and of course gameplay, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications to keep up to date with our channel. Today we are playing a thematic playthrough featuring our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man versus the Green Goblin. Feel free to check out our most recent deck tech featuring Spider-Man by clicking on the on-screen card. The deck list for today's video will be linked in the description, and without any other delays, let's jump over to the game. We are of course playing in Octagon. We've got our hero loaded here. And let's go ahead and choose our villain. We will play Green Goblin Mutagen Formula. We will join with the Goblin Gimmick scenario. And for the fun of the game, we play Standard today. Unleashing the Mutagen, side 1A, calls for us to put a Goblin Thrall minion into play engaged with the first player. Housekeeping issues, we make our discard pile visible. We look at our whole encounter deck, and we find a Goblin Thrall. Where's your ugly face? There you are. Alright, close and shuffle. Flip over to 1B. And this has a when completed effect that we discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and then put a Goblin minion, the first Goblin minion, discarded that way, into play, engaged with us. We've got, of course, we are playing Peter Parker, and let's see, off the top, we've got, well, we've got an interesting start. We can go Maria Hill into Wonder Man, into Strength and Numbers, attack with Wonder Man. Interesting. Let's save the Spider Tracer just to see what happens. I like that play though. Alright, so we can generate a resource from Parker for Maria Hill, and we'll discard the Haymaker. Maria Hill triggers, we draw a card. Oh, I forgot to add our threat. This starts with 2 threat on it. Go team. And we get an enhanced awareness. That doesn't change what I want to do right now. I will play Wonder Man for those 2. I'm going to play Strength and Numbers to draw 2. Flip. I'll play Spider Tracer by discarding Enhanced Awareness. And thwart for 1. Thwart for 1 there, because we're going to probably kill this Thrall with Wonder Man next turn. I say that, and then we'll probably use Strength and Numbers and not Wonder Man next turn. Yeah, actually, let's leave the threat. Let's deal 2 damage here. Alright, villain turn. Yeah, we're going to draw first. Okay. Let's see. Advance the scheme by 1. Green Goblin attacks us, and when we get attacked, we draw a card. He gets an encounter card. Let's see. I have a make the call in hand, so we are going to you cannot Power of Leadership for Maria Hill, I don't believe, when you're making the call, because this requires you to pay the printed cost, and this only has 1 resource unless you're paying for a leadership card. Time out for fact check. Let's see what we can do with the fact check. Rules reference party time, everybody. Let's skip to the end, see if it's in the FAQ. Let's see. Make the call. When playing Make the Call to Power of Leadership, resource cards generate 1 or 2 resources. Pay the printed cost, meaning that the player is paying the cost for the ally itself. If that ally's aspect matches, then it will generate 2. Alright, perfect. I like to be wrong in that case because it helps me. So we will block with Maria Hill. He attacks for 2 plus 3, that's 5. Maria Hill goes away. We get an encounter card. And our encounter card is Goblin Reinforcements. That's going to get 3 threat, 2 plus 1 per Goblin minion. And it becomes our turn. So we will start off with a strong Make the Call. We will pay 2 to get Maria Hill. Maria draws a card. We will strengthen numbers. We're going to strengthen numbers a lot in the early part of the game because we are trying to get out a couple of things to get us set up, and then we want to cycle through the deck as quickly as possible to get back to these swinging web kicks. We're going to play Hawkeye. Make the calls in the discard pile now. We'll play Hawkeye for 2 plus Lockjaw is 1. I will play the Enhanced Awareness to get 3 future resources. Hawkeye's got 4 arrow counters. Hawkeye will clear off the Thrall. The Tracer will clear the side scheme, and Spider-Man will thwart for 1. And we'll pass the turn. Alright. We can defend with Maria Hill again, so that we can draw again with Make the Call. And then we've got some fun stuff to do. Alright, perfect. Alright, threat advances, villain attacks, we draw a card. He gets a boost, Maria defends. And that boost puts him into play. Maria Hill's into the graveyard. He attacks us for 1, we'll take the 1 damage. And we get an encounter card. The encounter card revealed is Intimidation. When revealed, choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain a face-down boost card. Interesting. We'll give him a boost card. And that can hang out with you right there for a minute. Alright. Our turn. Alright, on our turn, we are making the call again for Maria Hill. We've paid for her with a genius. Maria Hill draws us a card. We get Enhanced Spider Sense. And okay, let's put a web shooter out for 1. Oh, we forgot to do that. We'll attack here for 1. Well, I mean, we'll discard a card to attack with Wonder Man. Wonder Man deals 3 damage to the soldier. The soldier is gone. We'll thwart for 2 with Maria. Don't forget the consequential damage to Wonder Man. We forgot the consequential damage on Hawkeye last turn, so let's add that. Hold to Make the Call, and we'll play the Haymaker for 1, 2. Deal 3 damage to Green Goblin. I'll attack Green Goblin for 2 and pass the turn. We're not going to do any actions with Hawkeye because we want to keep Hawkeye for as long as possible. There's an Avengers Mansion. That's a key component of getting things going for us. We love to have the cards coming throughout the rest of the game. We're going to add a threat. He attacks. We draw a card. He gets a boost card. He now has 2 boost cards. We will defend with Maria again, and we have a cycle happening here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Neither one of those has a boost effect, so that's 6 damage. Maria's done, and we take an encounter card. The encounter card is, see this, don't forget, his force response triggers when he damages me, not when he damages them, so that's happy. We get to attach the pumpkin bombs to the villain. We're going to take 2 damage unless we pay for it next time he attacks. That's alright with me. The damage can come. Eventually we'll draw Aunt May again. Alright, back to our turn. Repeat the process. Make the call, Maria Hill, pay a double resource, draw a card. Ooh, a double resource. Alright. That means there are no more make the calls in the deck right now, so we need to find Fury and help us draw through, or the last strength in numbers. Is there one more strength in numbers? Let's see, look at all cards, sort. We've got, yeah, there's one more strength in numbers in the deck. We've got a Nick Fury hiding in the deck somewhere, and all of our double resources are in here. There's a swinging web kick left to be played. Oh, it's right there. Haha, surprise. Alright, so we played Avengers Mansion. We paid 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll draw a card. And we've got another swinging web kick. Thwart for 2 with Maria Hill. And let's see. So we could swinging web kick for 8. That's probably the most damage we can do right now. He's got 16 health left. So we can hit him for 10 right now and leave him at 1. Yeah, let's do it. Swinging web kick for 1, 2, 3. It's 8 damage. That puts him at 13. And then we will attack him with Spider-Man for 2. Puts him at 15. And we will... I don't remember. That's the scheme. We get 2 extra encounter cards. Let's do this now then. We'll put the damage on Hawkeye to finish him off. And we're going to put that back there so that when this mechanic plays, we'll defeat the villain. He comes out. Deal 2 extra encounter cards to each player. So we've got 1, 2. Whoa, broke that. 1, 2. Alright, 2 extra encounter cards. We'll see what those are in a minute. We'll pass the turn. Go up by 1 on threat. He attacks. He gets a boost. Oh, we forgot to pass the turn. What happened? Bad turn passy thing. There we go. Pass the turn. Threat. Draw a card. Boost card's already on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. So... we did find Nick Fury. That's good. We've got a backflip for emergency purposes here, although we'll probably defend with Maria Hill so that she reshuffles into the deck in a second. And alright, let's see what shakes out. The attack is coming. Maria Hill defends. And that's 2 again with no boost. That kills her. And we'll take a encounter card, an encounter card. And then let's see what else we've got here. What is that? Oh, an encounter card. Alright, we got a Goblin Thrall. We'll discard a Goober to damage to him. We've got, oh, we take our 2 damage from this guy, and then this is a attach here, adds an attack, and the villain's gonna scheme. He schemes for 2 plus 2. The boost effect is this card gets +1 boost icon if there's at least 1 minion engaged. We have 1 goblin minion, so it's 2 plus 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, close, but no cigars. Alright. And passes to our turn. Alright, we're gonna draw a card with Avengers Mansion. That's a Spider Tracer. We're gonna play the Spider Tracer. By discard or by paying with our web shooters, so that gets reshuffled. We're also gonna pay 1 for this web shooters, so that gets reshuffled, and we're gonna play Nick Fury for 4. We're gonna draw 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3. That gets us an encounter card. That's going to sit on the table for a second. I'm going to... Well, this is an interesting choice. Alright, so we're going to thwart for 2 with Fury. Then we're going to play... No, I don't want to do that. Is that the most efficient way to do this, though? Yeah, let's see, we've got this. So we'll play 1, 2 for Squirrel Girl. We'll discard the Fury to keep Squirrel Girl. She'll deal 1 damage to everybody. 1 damage here, he dies. 1 damage here. When the minion died, he triggers the Tracer, which drops our threat by 3. And then we're going to strengthen numbers for 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll play Enhanced Awareness. We'll keep the strength in numbers for next turn. And we will attack for 2 and pass the turn. Alright, we advance the threat, we get attacked. At the initiation of the attack, we draw a card. He gets a boost card. We'll defend with Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl. Thrall comes into play. Squirrel Girl is gone. We take an encounter card. There are 2 of those now. First one is a Goblin Thrall. Oh, let's hold on. It took a damage. This guy got to attack because he was boosted onto the field. He also took 2 damage from Hawkeye. Hawkeye will use his other arrow and take 2 damage there. And then the villain's going to attack. I'm going to use Hawkeye to defend it so that we can reset his arrow counters. That guy comes out engaged with us. Hawkeye is done. Wow, things got exciting there, didn't they? Alright. That's gone. Bunch of guys engaged with us. Bunch of guys on the precipice of death. And good. My turn. Alright, we're going to start by drawing a card. We got to make the call. So we're going to play Black Cat for 2. Black Cat discards 2 cards off our deck, and we get to pick up any mental resources that we do that way. It's a tough choice. I want Hawkeye in case we get more minions. There's still a couple minions left in the deck. I really want Hawkeye. If I paid for Hawkeye, I would pay 1, 2, 3. Then I would draw 3. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We might sack out this Wonder Man anyway. So let's make the call for Hawkeye to reset his arrow counters. We'll pay for Hawkeye with 2 and 1. And Then we will strengthen numbers to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're going to play another enhanced awareness. We'll pay for that with this double resource. We'll pay 1 off of that for another web shooters so that we have a ton of resources available to us now. Oh, that's in the bin. And let's pay 2 for Maria, discard Black Cat, and draw a card. We will attack with Maria to clear one of these guys. And we will attack with Spider-Man here. And then I'm going to make the call for Black Cat. Alright, let's see. Is that the best ally I've got in the box? I think it is. Oh, I've got Nick Fury in the box. Could make the call for Fury. No. Let's make the call for Black Cat because we can right now. So we'll discard. That's our third make the call though, isn't it? Yeah. Hold on. This is not a good. Alright, the objective here is to find swinging web kick. If we Black Cat, we can clear one of these guys out. Maybe draw into a swinging web kick. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Alright, so we're going to make the call for Black Cat. We're going to pay 1, 2. We're going to bin Maria Hill. And we're going to discard 1, swinging web kick, 2. And, alright, so we got a swinging web kick. Let's get rid of that guy. And pass the turn. So she took a damage. He's got 4 counters. Okay. Advance the threat, initiate an attack, draw a card. Defend with Black Cat. Boost card, he's attacking for 3 plus 2, that's 5. Then we get an encounter card. Encounter card is monster. We're going to discard one of those to deal 2 damage to monster. He's got a when revealed. We get stunned. And then we have to go to our turn. Alright, I think we close it out here. We got to get to 18. We got both swinging web kicks in hand. We've got no guard on the table. And I think that's it, right? So we attack to clear stunned. Then we play swinging web kick for 1, 2, 3. That deals 8. And we play our second swinging web kick for 1, 2, 3. And that also deals 8. And that's the game. Alright folks, thank you for joining us for this one. Pretty easy. Goblin is easy. usually, if you manage the minions well. On standard, we may come back with an expert version of this soon, but wanted to get out here, have a little bit of fun, play the thematic playthrough. We really enjoy having you with us here at Nomad Gaming, and we hope that you will join us again soon. Thank you very much, and until next time, let's go game.